So let's have the conversation or just simple dialogue. As I was sitting down, I was talking with a few other content creators on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. We had a good dialogue. It was a good dialogue. Hey, what's going on, Jay? What's going on? Hey, Greenie. So we was having a good dialogue with content creators. I enjoyed it. I'm still trying to get used to using uh, that them when they have those meetings on virtual meetings and everything, and they were going over mandated rules on how we need to address and talk to each other, watch your language and everything. I was sitting there. I was between playing games and I was in and out. Like my I know my watch time is good. My streams are good. Everything's good. So I wasn't worried. I know they wasn't talking about me. And somebody start talking about hands made as tails and slavery, and I was like, wait. Can the rest of us leave while y'all have this HR conversation? No. We all need to be. There's no we in this. There's no we in this. Whatever this we is, that's not my drool. Like when did they become the we? Where did this we come from? And all of a sudden, I seriously asked that content creator, you know what I'm saying? I said, Cam up. We want to see you first. I want to know what is this we? Out of all sense and out of respect, I just wanted to know. And maybe I need to go onto YouTube too, because I want to know, because I am looking at coming back over here also. I want to know, what is the we? I got no skin in the game. I don't. But I want to know, what is this we that we're talking about? Because is it by demographic, gender? Is it by ethnicity? What is the caliber of this we? I don't care to talk about dating, so I know I'm not part of the dating community. I'm not I'm not part of the hood logic. I'm not the Bel Airs, none of that. I'm just me. I don't know. I want to know, what is the table. I don't know the table. So okay, so let's go about that, because there's always been a reference of the table. I never knew what the table was. I never knew what the table was. I still, yeah, you're right. I still don't know. It's almost been 8 to 10 years now, and I still don't know what the table is. I still don't know what bring to the table. I don't know what the table is, and I don't even know what's at the table. So I could have never been at the table. Well, you must be not black. Well, clearly, if I'm not black, so I don't know what conversation y'all are having these days. Y'all will still go to work as you always have been. So the most of y'all who are law-abiding citizens, if you have a job. Well, one girl like, well, I can't go to work. I got cancer. Well, go get insurance, baby. Insurance is not all. You can go get Blue Cross Blue Shield. See, you don't care what happens to us. Who's us? Who's us? I don't know y'all. I don't know you. There's no way you listen. There's no way. Listen, I don't know you. You cannot ask me to. I'll tell you what. If there's a us, I need to put your social security number up on the screen. I need some of your HIPAA information. Well, as a human being, no, let's not do that. Some of my in-laws, I don't even call like that. So they know not to play that us game, not like us. Who's us? I'm not playing the Kendrick Lamar song. And you can't shame me. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever this proverbial table is, I need to know. Like I told y'all, these are state issues, not federal issues. I don't know why y'all be listening to what people be saying, man. Why do y'all be listening to people saying? What's up, Exile? I don't listen to the left or the right. I don't. Like, I don't know why. Oh, girl, you hear what he just said? He don't make. Listen, he does not make the rules for the states. What's up, Exile? He does not make the rules for the states. That is a state by state. So if anything was a time for y'all to go deal with your state, yeah, now's the time. That has nothing to do with me. This is not Star Wars. We're not about to form the Galactic State Alliance. We're not forming that. No, we're not doing that. Y'all are still going to go to work. Y'all still going to do what y'all need to do. Congratulations, you got your first convicted president. Congratulations. You would have got a woman or you would have got a convict. Which one did you want? Shit, we chose the convict. This ain't that big of a deal. Life will still go on. You think I'm losing sleep? Nope. Sure not. Life will still go on. I'm not ready for a black woman president. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all really got to stop using celebrities. Y'all really got to fall back from celebrities. Like nobody trusts a celebrity. Black people for any political side, nobody trusts celebrities no more. Well, y'all not watching the news with Diddy and all the other shit? Well, y'all not watch? Did y'all not know we don't trust them motherfuckers? I mean, I guess there was a crossing guard woman that told us where we needed to go. When the world goes to shit, when the world goes to shit, it wasn't about her gender. It wasn't about her gender. She didn't answer my questions. She didn't answer my questions. I don't even think I think the thing about it was she was too much stuck under Biden. She was too much stuck under Biden. I guess we're not as progressively. I guess we're not as progressive as we thought. You know, you can't say that there hasn't been a woman leader because we've had. I voted for some. Now, how far conservative is America? So you can't now we can't run that. But if we're saying America is truly conservative, then we have to look at the states that make certain laws. Like I'm not against if you want to go get an abortion, go get an abortion. I'm not against that. That's your body, ain't? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to Keep It 99. I was fine with them getting Stacey Abrams. I didn't care about them getting Stacey Abrams. He played the field. I would feel a certain type of way. But don't tell me, like, y'all, listen, y'all can't ask me, well, did you want a black woman president? Listen, when you keep throwing race at me, then I get very annoyed when people keep throwing my race at me. I don't really care anymore. When you throw race at me, I get annoyed with that. Now, for some of y'all, maybe that's something y'all wanted. The Barack Obama type of get your first black this, black that. I did that. I did that stinky leg dance. I'm not doing that no more. You gotta start talking to me. I'm more refined now. But if that's the case, I would have could have got a woman president. Could have got a woman president out of the on the right side. Had a black man run for president again. He didn't win, and he was dating interracially. You had everything under the book trying to run. I didn't care for them. I didn't care for what they had to say. The one I did want to win, which is my business, didn't win. So people telling me, and what I don't like is the banter of people bringing up, well, it's this gender's fault. No, it's that gender's fault. I don't like them games. I don't think that's very wise. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Cyrus. Again, I told the young ladies on TikTok. They said they're going to start taking their womb. They said, ladies, no sex for 4 years. I said, good luck. No sex for 4 years. Good luck. You'll be a minority. I'm gonna tell you all right now. Women are not stop having sex for 4 years. I mean, you can go along with that if you want, but I mean, there will be. I mean, you men, if y'all try to do anything, you do need to go to jail. You do need to go to prison. If you assault a woman, you need to go to prison. I'm still down. I'm still 10 toes down on that. A woman still has a right to tell you no. So none of that crazy shit about you can force a woman. No, we're not doing that. But we are going to be susceptible to understanding that, hey, like I was telling the lady, like, wait, y'all waited for an election to say that, hey, we're not going to have sex? Girl, sit your ass down. Shut the fuck up. That to me sounded stupid. That to me didn't make no sense. I ain't gonna hold you. That didn't make a lick of sense. No sex because of 4 years. I mean, do what you do. I don't give a shit. Hey, your poo poo, your choice. I don't. That's not my business. I just know motherfuckers don't really believe that shit. And if you do, by all means, have at it, boo. That means all that dating coach shit, I'm happy. That means any of that talking point of the dating coach and all that dinners and all that shit going out the window. I hope y'all do slow down with all that shit. So guess what that means? That market is going to dry the fuck up. Yeah. Take some time. Get your body, get your body back together. You know? Same thing for the fellas. Y'all know she ain't gonna do nothing. Hey, don't be so quick to your wallet. Don't be so quick to your wallet. That's fine. If the woman said, "Hey, we saving our body for that of the Lord of Jesus Christ, and we don't want," good. Okay, good, baby. Good, 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 good. Are you gonna take me out? No, 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 no. Your poo poo, your choice. Correct. But just don't ask me the rest of my wallet. Yes. I'm glad y'all are now thinking about slowing down on y'all sexual reproduction shit. Don't worry, it won't stop men from tricking. It won't. They will still go. People will still be stupid about making babies, and when they be stupid, I hope that they hold to that of an accountability. So yeah, we know. We already understand California is going to fight back. We already know it. We already know. We already know what states are going to be like. Hey, you can't take our immigrants. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't give a fuck. That's not my problem. So I be trying to tell y'all, let the motherfuckers, let them do what they do. Let them do what they do. Good afternoon.
Hey, how are you?
I am doing great. I am doing great. I listen after sitting through an hour and a half meeting. Uh, After a
I
while, I said,
feel you.
"Listen, huh?
I said I feel you. I'm currently in North Carolina
What?
working.
I was
I
about to say,
haven't
I
been
know, I
home
know,
in 3 months. So yeah.
you need me to come get you.
I know, yeah, you in South Carolina, right?
Yeah,
I just want you to know I'm out here trying to save the world. But anyway.
that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody can say, listen, y'all. Listen, I got some of the best insurance advice. Not saying it's no struggle at y'all. But my girl, my girl Jean, she been hooking me up for years on this type of shit. So I'm not. Listen, I made some good financial. See, that's some woman leadership. Something. Hey, she's like, nah,
But
you
I
need
ain't
to do this.
running for president because they'll start pulling up our lives from like 5 years ago and be like,
Oh,
no.
listen. They are. Hey, listen. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. They got me. Listen. I would have won that position. I was going for it for social media. Girl, when I said they did a background of all shit that we ever
I
said
mean,
and done.
I don't know. You forget I work for the feds, right? So yeah, I know.
Ah, Jay, I'm sorry.
Just saying.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just
If it had not been
saying.
for is our content that bad?
No, no, it's not that bad. It's not. I've seen some things. Personally, for me, I've been trying to stay away from the internet for the past few days. I know you're not trying to get too political, but I do have a statement about that because, well, first of all, about your original question, the table. Who is talking about the table? Is it black men? Like what table? I never heard a white person talk about no table.
No,
I'm
they
just
don't.
being honest.
So okay, right. So let's go about that because you got to look at the context of the question of when they bring up the table and that. First off, uh, the non-blacks were confused about the table conversation. They're like, "What the
Because
fuck is the table?"
I have never heard a white person, like I said, I mean, not that I'm deep in these white people's streets, but I ain't never heard no white people talk about the table. The only people I hear talking about a table, and I know I'm not trying to turn this to relationships because I know that's not what we're really talking about, but it's only black men talking about a goddamn table.
Right, right. Now, understand this: the people that are overly happy about Trump, poor white people or poor people.
Well, they say he loves the uneducated, so here we
Well,
are.
yes, yes. So
I can tell
poor
you
people.
this is fact based on
No, no,
where
no.
I've been.
Look.
Hold on, hear me out. Based off of I've traveled a lot just this year. I've been to at least 6 states. Two of them are very poor, very well known poor states, West Virginia and Mississippi. I can tell you this as my observations is you don't see all of those signs in nicer neighborhoods.
Mm, hmm.
You go to them little literally poor white trash. I'm talking. I'm not even talking about like the nice trailer. You know how they got them real nice trailers now. I ain't even
Right.
talking about those trailers. I'm talking about the kind of trailers where you're looking, wondering if it's storm damage or it's been like that, and if someone still lives there, and then you find out they do live there. Those are the people that be having Trump signs in front of their yard. So you know that picture where it says, "This is a table men want you to bring something to," and it's like a broke down table.
Right.
That's literally who I, and like I said, this is just my own personal observation, but that's literally who I see the most Trump signs. I'm not saying that in nicer neighborhoods there's none of them, but I tend to see a lot more Democratic signs in more well-off neighborhoods.
So
This is a non-scientific observation. I'm talking about, like I said, I'm currently in North Carolina, I've been in Mississippi, I've been in West Virginia, I've been in Minnesota, I've been in Rhode Island, all in this year.
like I'm like so glad this election shit is over with. First of all, I stopped getting
Oh my
those
God,
annoying I
like
stopped getting
ridiculous.
those annoying fucking goddamn
There was one day I got like four Trump texts back to back to back to
yeah,
back.
that shit was annoying the shit out of me. Like I gotta figure out how I can get my name
And you
off that
can't block
shit.
it because it's always from a different number.
Right. Like that to me is annoying as fuck. Like fuck Trump
Y'all need a
and
different
all of
number.
them motherfuckers for that shit. Like I was so annoyed that when I'm trying to, but I do a lot of work on my phone, and I'm getting them old motherfuckers calling me. Hey, are you coming out? Like Eloise, Eloise has been dead, bitch. She's been dead. This is a black man that has the phone. Like, why you keep calling me? Whoever the fuck this bitch is, she's dead. She's been dead. I get it. I have her recycle phone number, but
Yeah, I have
she's
someone
dead.
named Beverly. They send me shit for some
Who the
reason.
fuck is
I don't know because I've
these
had the
people?
same phone number for like 20 years, so I don't know. So yeah. So no, you're right. I mean, like I said, that is I'm not stating that as fact. So just so I don't want anyone in your inbox talking about why she up in there. I'm just stating what my observations have been over the last year.
I'm just like, God damn, like who the fuck is this motherfucker that keep calling me?
Right. So
Now,
yeah.
another thing about it is, I expect the racists to come out. I do expect them to come out, but I also expect that from what I've already seen from uh, from some other states, they will be clamping down harder on, and I want them to. If you think you're gonna go around and say some a lot of blatantly disrespectful shit or harass people or shit like that, there was a guy. He
But
thought
who cracking down on who? Because they're not.
so.
I can tell
Hold
you
on.
this. We've gotten. You know how many times I've gotten threatened since I've been here? Not me personally, but just in general, our organization as a whole. that has been threatened
But
multiple times.
and the police hasn't stepped in.
They have. Well, that's we have. I'm gonna say this. I'm in a secure location with security, with armed security.
Mm. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. My job has gone up a lot. I would say that my job has gone up a lot with a lot of the stuff that's going on. So let me say it like this, right? Uh, for instance, like I will say it like this. So, but I can only say so much. So one guy, a few of them, they're older Christians. They went to that of the clinic where,
Hmm.
of course, you would go get that of the doctor and you could
Those
look at it.
procedures.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they started to harass them and they
Right.
started to go in there. Guess what? Police showed up. Oh, you think I'm gonna stop them? No, 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 no. I get armed security, but see, I think work smart, not harder.
Oh
I
yeah,
call,
absolutely.
I contacted the police. I contacted the police. They came. They arrested all them. Oh my God, we
See,
talking about
that's
work.
maturity, Joe. That's maturity.
Girl, listen. I listen. I said I don't get paid to fight you old Presbyterian crazy
Because
motherfuckers.
5 years ago, this would have been a different conversation.
Oh, it would have. It would have. See, I've learned. I've learned. See, I listen. I don't know. I stepped to the side. I let them go in the
Them
building.
whiteys ain't worth. Them whiteys is not worth. And this goes to anybody out there. Them whiteys is not worth you losing your livelihood over.
Nope,
No
nope.
matter who's in office.
I stepped to the side. I grabbed that girl. I said, come on over here, baby. Come on over here. Come on over here. You're not gonna stop them? No, no, no. We're gonna let them in. Let them go in on camera. Call the police. They went in there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They started harassing people, getting people's face, coming in there with signs and shit. Call the police. Police get whoa, 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 whoa. Came
And
out
that's
there
the
with
funny
the
thing about those clinics is that there's way other things that they do in those clinics. They do birth
the,
control, they do pap smears, they do breast examinations, um, all
I,
kinds of stuff they do, not just abortions.
I, I said, hold on. That one woman, she thought she was privileged. She went right back there. She went right back there in the back. She went to jail. I said, ooh,
Oh, do
you
you know
walked.
there's a black lady that her husband was trying to make it sound, oh, all we did was go protest in front of a clinic. That's all we did. But then of course, that's one thing about TikTok. TikTok gonna get your information.
Mm-hmm.
Folks on TikTok was like, no, she broke somebody's hand at such said a clinic that she was protesting at because she
Lock these
slammed the
people up.
door in somebody's hand. She got like 5 years in prison.
Lots of these people. Lots of people. I want y'all to understand this. Y'all think Trump going to help y'all when y'all get your asses locked up? Nope, he won't.
No,
He won't.
I don't know why. But see, that's what I don't understand about this whole thing. Why do people feel that he will? That man is in it. Only reason he
He got
ran
enough. He
again is
got
to
enough
keep his
issues
ass
going on.
out of jail. The only reason he did that is to keep his ass out of jail. That's it.
He
So
got enough. Mhm.
regardless of how you feel about the charges or whatever the case may be, he ran to keep his ass out of jail because he had some more stuff coming down the pipeline that didn't involve the election.
So he got four more years. And so understand this we
I mean, my
right.
guess is he's gonna die within two. But anyway, moving on.
So 4 years. So understand this we right. And I'm being very. So the we conversation because
But see, here's the thing, and I know we've talked about this ad nauseum before, and people don't listen. But the president can do damage, yes. Who you really need to be looking at is Congress and the House of Representatives.
that
That
now
shit doesn't get talked
now
about
we
nearly
talking.
enough
Now we talking about the real Sith Lord.
because, right, Congress holds the purse strings. So, like, when people sat up here and said, "Oh, they sent money to Ukraine, they sent money here, they sent money here, Palestine," da, 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 da. Congress holds the purse strings.
They're
Biden,
the ones that do that.
Biden, Clinton, Obama, Trump number one, Trump number two, Bush, don't matter, whoever would not have been able to sign off on that by themselves.
They need Congress. They need Congress. That's
The
what I said.
sooner that people understand that shit, the better off we will be. Because at the end of the day, yes, does the president have power? Absolutely. But the president only has as much power as the Congress can give to them. Which is why Obama, say what you will about Obama, but this is why Obama was one of the most successful presidents, because he did a lot of shit with a Republican Congress who still knocked him off at every turn, and he was still able to negotiate and get things done.
It is going to come to a point. This is what, like, so, but I had in mind when I sat down about the we, right? You got to ask yourself what circles that you're going to intersectionally deal with. And you got to
Right, and
level
I
out that.
think people are also spending a whole lot of time on this transgender bullshit. Let me tell you something. I got into a discussion with someone before, and they were like, "Oh, I don't want them, going to the same bathroom or coming home with a sex change." I said, "Let's think about that for a second." I'm like, teachers can't afford pencils. Do you really think they're getting sex changes at school? Think about
No,
that.
see, I was trying to figure that out because I'm like,
And I went as far as I said, you know what? I'm going to look up the numbers on this, because this can't be this issue that they're trying to make it seem. So I looked up transgender sex change or something like that under the age of 18.
they can't get one. You can't get one.
And it was like less than 50,000 people across the whole United States over the course of an X amount of years. So that's like less than 1%. But you see how they trump up, pardon the pun, but you see how they trump up issues that aren't really issues?
Right.
And I remember I had this discussion with you before about the bathroom, because I remember a few years ago, you was like, well, yeah, I don't want no man going in the bathroom my daughters are. What did I tell you? That is a non-issue. How many times have you seen a random man dressed like a woman going into the bathroom? Just in general. Never.
Okay.
And vice versa.
No, 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 no.
But do
Out
you
of all
understand where I'm
seriousness,
going
no,
with
no, no,
that?
no, no. Out of all seriousness, I can't. I try to find. Because I always want to get you a got you card on you. I do try to get you one. I have been trying,
Have you?
but
I mean, maybe
no, no,
maybe
no, no, no.
once
But to be
ever?
fair, out of Walmart, out of a lot of other places, there hasn't really been one going into the bathroom like that. There really hasn't.
So
I
that's
have
my
tried.
point. I'm saying all of that to say these are the issues that they campaigned on. They're non-issues. You see what I'm saying? So people were voting on these issues. I literally have had people say to me, "Oh, well, I don't want anybody walking in the bathroom where my daughter is or my son is or whatever." It doesn't happen. They making you believe that it does. And
One of, so
I
one
know,
of
I know, I haven't been wrong yet. I know, I know,
hold
I know.
on. Now, as far as it goes to the only time I can say it has been that of a conversation was that at working at, like, you know how I work at the clubs.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of the women don't really have too much of an issue when they go there with their trans friends to the club. I mean, they know what they are, so they're not really worried about that. Like,
And that's the thing, in a nightclub situation, I feel like none of that shit applies, because if you drinking, I don't give a fuck who in the bathroom at that point. If I gotta go, I gotta go. You know what I'm
see,
saying?
right now, I've seen the ladies, like when the lady bathroom went down, which I wish I would stop putting them damn tampons in the bathroom. But
You like,
in the
that's the
toilet,
real issue.
that is a fucking pain. That has been a pain in my. I no matter how many times I put up a goddamn a damn. I don't think I even put it on the mirror. Don't put them damn tampons in the toilet, and they sit in that mirror and they overlook it. Shit, they just overlook it. Now, aside from that, aside from that, now we can move on and surmise that we can surmise that I mean people gonna use they're gonna use the pisser. I know when the men's bathroom was down, I went into the women's bathroom. It didn't stop me. Hell, I even did
Right.
that at the gas station. You
And
know,
did
they,
you weren't even being pervy or anything. I go in the men's bathroom all the time, but it's one of the one star gas stations and someone's in the women's bathroom. I go in the men's bathroom.
right. I mean, I went in there, I locked the door. It was just me in there, and I just did what I needed to do, and I got the fuck on out. You know what I'm saying? I just got on out. Now that was me. You know what I'm
And
saying?
I think the issue, and this is the thing, I'm not necessarily just speaking about who's in all, Republicans. I think they do that on purpose. It's like they campaign on issues that aren't an issue, and they make it sound like it's a bigger issue than it really is to get certain groups of people to vote for them.
Like, like, so
Just
like,
like how they say there's millions of people pouring into this country illegally every day. Every day, there's millions of people coming here illegally every day. There'd be nobody left in other countries if it was millions of people every day. Not
so
saying it's not an issue, but again, you making it a bigger issue.
like, there are like I said, like you're gonna find out, and you're gonna find out and have the conversation on
I'm
who
gonna
are the
just
people.
say the next couple years is gonna be a wild ride.
So it will be. I am looking. I say it like this, and I just say that out of all reputation of hope. Uh, one, you will see people cut back a fool, which I hope they do, because when they get caught up in the bullshit, that they need to be doggone held to a certain format. That hey, you do the crime, take
Yeah.
your ass to jail. Yeah, you need to go to jail. You need to go to jail. None of that. Oh well, I'm doing it for freedom bullshit. Nobody want to hear all that dumb shit. You take your ass to jail. Like ain't no need for you to be acting dumb and stupid and shit. Like and another thing, this is for a lot of you gentlemen, y'all sound stupid when y'all talk about women and property and they need to shut up and like y'all sound dumb. Like first of all, go to your mama, go to your mama and tell her shut the fuck up. Go. You know
But
what
I
I'm saying?
do,
Go.
so since you brought that up, so I have a question. Why are men so angry at women owning property?
Well, you got to ask yourself what. Now, first of all, let's ask questions. The thing is, what men? But it's not all men. I can give a
No,
shit if you
no.
buy those.
Of course it's not all men.
So,
I understand.
but no, I get you say why are men? Well, the thing about it is,
Because they think that women are getting property based off of child support and alimony.
okay. Now, are you
Whereas
now?
even though
Hold
it's
on.
been documented that black women make way more money than their male counterparts. But
So let me ask this. Let me ask this. What type of black men are upset about this? Is it all
you
black
know
men?
what kind, a lot of the men that be in this space.
Okay. Now, now it's all right. Now the thing about it, the issue is this: you're gonna get mad at those who are doing better than you. Is it because of that? It was a competition. I look at it as if I can't compete with those men, then I have issues with the women that are competing. Which I find that as bullshit because competition is competition, baby. It is what it is. You can get
But
mad.
buying a home shouldn't be a competition.
It's not the case. It's not that she bought the home. It's the fact that it's the flex that. And I'm gonna be honest, Jay. There is a certain sting of, and I know it's fucked up, and I'm just being straightforward. But it's the flex that damn, like I as a man, I feel like I'm fucking up and I'm losing because she's doing it. Now I don't feel like that, but I would surmise that that's what some of those guys are feeling. Though that is a bullshit reason, I'm not saying that that's
Because I can tell
right.
you right now, the amount of money I made this year, you would be sick. right now.
Hmm?
You hear me? You, with the amount of
You
money
think-
I made this year, a lot of men will be sick.
what about me? They'll be sick,
I'm
or
just saying,
they want to marry you.
because they will be. Yeah, listen, this job pays very well. I'll just say that.
But see, now it's not like that job's keeping men out.
Oh no, and see, that was where I was going with it. So of course I'm speaking about this, but and the funny thing is there are a lot of black men in. That's the funny thing about working for the government. There are a lot of black people in high level roles here.
Okay,
That's
so
where I was going with this. Because those same men that are online complaining that, oh, men can't, women are taking over all of these types of jobs, or all these high paying jobs, women are taking over, women are taking over, women are taking over. But at least the agency that I work for, it's a
or
lot
the
of men
people.
at the top, black men. So you see
So,
that's you see where I was going with this.
but see, now I get what you. Now, here's the thing about it. So that would be upon those men to compete with those men, not punch down at. You get what I'm saying?
Right. That right, and that's kind of where I was going with that.
No, no,
I've
no,
seen
no,
a
no, no.
lot of men in
I'm
these.
tracking. Listen. I'm full on tracking. But again, it's trying to go after the soft target.
Why?
Like
So
I
you
don't.
saying you wait, 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 wait? So you saying you're trying to marry me because I made a lot of money this year?
I've been to try to do that. I've been to try to. I've been to try to do that. I've been to try to do that. I'm a very I am not a selfish man. I'm not a selfish man. We need to go to Wawa, put gas on the car. I know it's pumpkin spice season. See, I already know. I understand you very well. I understand you very well. I understand you very well. Pumpkin spice. You want me to go get you your scarves? I know you feel like those scarves and shit. So
so,
I,
so you like you want me to be a house husband? I'll be a house husband. Shit.
I got this is wash, huh? What are we talking about?
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm in my soft. I'm in my soft man era. Does not bother me. You want talking about? You want to get us? You want to go to the beach? Go get some pull boy sandwiches and shit. Concerts and stuff. I'm fine with that.
So basically, what you're saying is it would, but that's what I'm saying. So what you're saying is it wouldn't matter if your woman made a significantly amount more money than you.
Oh no, no. Listen. Here's
So
the
why do some men still feel a type of way about that?
no. Because certain specific men are not. They're not doing. They're not able to like. Here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about it. Whether Trump is in office or not, the results are still going to be the same.
Right. We still gonna have to get up and go to work. We still
Still
gonna
got
have
to
to,
get up and go to
regardless
work.
of how cheap or how expensive housing or whatever it may be, you still gonna have to pay for a place to live. And not, and it's funny. I mean, years ago, my parents always said to me, it's like it doesn't matter how old you are, you're always gonna have to pay for a place to live. Even if you pay the house off, you still gonna have to pay taxes. You always gonna have to pay for a place to live, no matter how you cut it.
Right. Like, understand this. Just because Trump would get in office does not mean he controls the housing market in your area. That's the
Right.
like
And neither does
you
Biden.
right.
Clearly.
That ain't got shit to do with them.
And
Like
that's
you
the
can wonder.
thing too, at least in Florida, a lot of people in Florida are putting a lot of blame on Biden. For example, the insurance industry.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, you putting a lot of blame on the president when in reality it's the governor who's in the governor in the state legislation that decided they don't really want to do shit about it. So now it's going to be interesting, specifically in Florida. Can't speak for other states, but specifically in Florida, how the insurance industry is going to work now with these three hurricanes that hit within a month.
See, I brought this up, right? I said, listen, there are first time buyers programs that you can fill out those you could do those programs. And
It's
then there's
not,
all
see, it's not the price of the homes that's the issue. It's the insurance. The cost of insurance in Florida has become unaffordable. So even if you got a reasonably priced home, even if you're like, oh, my mortgage is only like $1,500 a month, yeah, I can afford it. Yeah, great. I
That
have
is,
literally seen insurance policies to $10,000 to $20,000 a year.
girl. This is why some people sadly are not going with insurance on their houses now. Some of them are not doing. I'm just being honest with y'all. Like y'all know, over here we just tell y'all the facts. You know, because we don't go by emotions. We go by the facts. It is what it is, and this is something that's been happening. You know what I'm saying,
The amount of homes I've seen for sale, like the last time I was back home, the amount of homes, this is before the storm, the amount of homes I've seen for sale, it's not because they want to move to a better place. It's because they can't afford the insurance.
right? So y'all gonna see. Y'all are going to see that it's not something that is controlled. The president cannot tell an insurance agency what to do with their shit.
The
He,
governor can, the state insurance commissioner can, though.
but
Maybe
see,
not the president and not Congress, but the state can. And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I mean. Like a lot of people giving a lot of credit to the federal government, and it don't be the federal government.
okay, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Wow,
Yeah, what's
man,
going on?
it is a whole family reunion today. God damn,
Yeah,
like shit.
yeah, what's going on, man?
My content creator overlord, they goddamn reamed in my ass about all kind of bullshit. I said, man, I'm going back to YouTube. I'll be
Yeah, I
back in
saw
all.
you
Man,
on one of those lives one day, and I could tell you felt so uncomfortable. I was like, yeah, he not feeling
Man,
this
I
shit.
was talking about your bosses are just looming over you. I'm like, God, who do I work for now? Elon or goddamn, I don't know who's over me today.
Yeah, I could tell because your voice was a little different. You was just kind of like you wasn't like as relaxed as you normally are. Your lives or other
Uh,
people's lives.
I saw
Like
oh man. I was like, Lord, y'all, please don't act up in the chat. My people are watching. No problem.
I didn't. I just played. I didn't say anything in the chat because I was like, I don't know if you watching the chat or looking at the chat. So I didn't even say
Oh,
anything.
they were watching the chat. They were watching that. I saw MOP. I wanted to bring him up, and I just,
Well, my name is hot.
oh,
My name is Hot Sauce on TikTok. So if you ever see that, then you know it's me.
I got you. I said, listen, but listen, brother. I've been arresting a lot of stupid people this week. A lot of people are just getting arrested for dumb shit. But here we are. Here we are. The election's gonna happen. A lot of people think that America's gonna change. The immigrants gonna be out overnight. Well, they should be out by tomorrow.
dude,
Uh,
ain't none of that shit happening, man.
we,
Ain't none of that shit happening.
somebody's going
None
to
of
the
it.
pipeline to crack it open right now. I,
None of that shit happening. And I'm here for it, man. This pain is about to be immense. I know what the pain is going to be. And I'm just gonna tell them the shit before it actually happens, man. So, hey man, look, they don't need my help. Now, at this point, you're gonna need a lot of escapism for what's coming. You're gonna need a lot of YouTube escapism for what's coming. And look, you gotta let them have it. We thought we went through this shit during the second term of the Bush administration, but no, they're gonna do everything that they wanted to do during the second Bush administration now. So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with these dudes facing the amount of pain that they thought that wasn't gonna happen. And and Jay is right. It isn't like I was there before the hurricane that hit where you was in,
mhm.
and I'm like, if I go and I sit down Fayetteville, I'm never leaving there. And everybody who took that contract from the first beginning, they still out there. They ain't left yet. So nah. What I do is now is do setup for these actual natural responses, and that's it. I leave. I go in after it immediately is over. I do the staging, and then I leave. But people don't understand. Like once the conservatives get in power, there's not going to be any hiring from the federal government. All the minority and women-based contracts are going away for 4 months. They're about to do this remodel of the federal government where they're gonna have these loyalists in there. Yeah, man, better read up on Project 2025 because they're gonna have Republican House, Republican Senate, 6-3 Republican supermajority on the fucking Supreme Court. They're about to fuck this thing up. Exactly what they did during the second term of Bush, and I don't want to hear it.
That's why
At
I
the end
said
of the
hold
day,
on for the ride.
oh yeah, hold on, because Trump said that he has a mandate to fuck you over at this point, and I don't know where these people thought that Peter Thiel or Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, let alone Donald Trump, gives a fuck about the average everyday working class American. Like, you're gonna feel the pain of wanting a strong man in charge. A strong man in charge have never done shit for weak people, weak men especially. They've never done shit for weak ass people. And they're going to take your money and give it to these fucking billionaires. And then they're going to make it everything that you do in your regular life is going to go up. You see these gas prices? They're not going to be that way a year from now. You see these motherfucking diesel prices? They're not going to be this way a year ago. You think this food is going to go down? No, food is based on $5 a gallon diesel. It has never went down since the start of the Ukraine war. And these people refuse to fucking see that that's the case. You put the people in charge who care about unrestricted capitalism, don't believe in the minimum fucking wage, and now you gave them all three branches of government with no fucking oversight. You deserve what you get. Hey, look, there ain't no real reason for me to be doing content no more. No real reason. No real reason at this point. So
Now, y'all two calm down, man. I know we haven't sat at the table in a while for family content giving, but some people said that they're saved now. Families coming
That's
back.
their what?
That they're saved. Families coming back.
Safe from
Women are
what?
coming back. Hold on now. Wait. There's a lot of things that's about to happen now. Families coming back. The women, she's coming back to the house. Enough of that college education. Schools. You don't need a school. You just need a
I
trade.
think you just touched on what the real problem is. Like I said before,
What are you talking?
like I was saying before about how much money, I make versus a man probably being mad at the money that I make. So
yeah, because you're
that
supposed to
was
be
my
tied
whole
to a
point.
car motor in the living room. Like, what you doing working? Like, what's up with that?
And I've been away
You
from
want to
home
live
for
under a
like
minimum
three.
wage household? That
I've
ain't good
been
enough for
I,
you?
I've been away from
Okay.
home for 3 months, living in hotels and shit. On top of that, so I
Hey,
guess that's real.
I'm in a mobile solitary solitary unit with conjugal visits. So join the
Do you
club.
work for an agency? We might work for the same agency.
No, we don't. No. I own my own business and I work with a government agency.
Oh, okay. So you're a
Yeah.
contractor.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Now,
Yep.
so
Because I'm in
why?
a similar. Right now, I'm in a similar place, like a trailer. That's like a dorm room.
Yeah,
You in a
yeah.
trailer park? Y'all in
Huh?
trailer parks?
Basically, yeah. But it's a secure.
Hey
That's why I
man,
said
like
a secure location.
yeah. Y'all tripping, man. Like y'all don't know the amount of fucking time and money that you're saving. Like I went to Anniston, Alabama to
I
go
think
to build
I think you're contracting with the same agency I work for. If you
yeah,
went to
DLA.
Anniston.
Yeah, DLA, that's what I work for the most part. So I went to Anniston, Alabama, looking at how these people are living. These people are living less than a mile away from the Defense Logistics Agency. Huge location. You wouldn't even know it's that big unless you went out there. These people work, they make like 80 grand. We're talking about black people here. Security guards are all over all over the gate. They all live in
Mm-hmm.
trailer parks. Right by the DLA in triple wide, quadruple wide trailers, making 80 grand a year. Own the fucking trailer and the property outright. Their overhead is near fucking zero. They're in a totally secure fucking location. No real natural disasters can hit them. And these people have been working out there 10 years, 20 years. And Bill's like, look, the only thing you had to do was do one specific thing for the fucking government and you would have nothing to worry about. All these people out there chilling. like a motherfucker and always have been.
That's my goal right there.
I've been doing it all wrong. When I went out there, I seen how them people were living. I'm like, these people are security guards, waving people in through secure checkpoints and making 80,000 a fucking year.
Didn't I just get finished saying this before he got on the line?
Man, I would do anything for that lifestyle now. God damn, them niggas are getting it.
Now, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think this proves that a lot of the country is ignorant or uneducated about voting?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
BK from the Rockies, what's going on, man? I have not blocked you. For some reason, I can never see you in my actual chat when you show up, but I can always see you on StreamYard when I go to somebody else's shit. I'm not sure what that's about, but you're in the same boat. AM1 has to sign into a different account. New have to sign in a different account. I'm not sure what's going on with that shit. But what's going on, man?
At this
Oh,
point,
then, Joe, I
was.
tapped. I came on and then I brought all the rest of
You know, I was about to turn over the keys to B.M.T over to like J or M.O.T or some like one of the other founders. I was about to just turn it over. And I said, man, I'm tired of you two. Like they still been
I
talking about the
feel you.
same dumb shit. They've been
Yeah,
talking about the
no.
Oh
same dumb
man.
shit for so
And that's
Oh
long.
why I kind of
man.
laugh sometimes when I see some of these
I was about to turn it over.
like podcasts and everything, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure we talked about this like 7 years ago.
We did years
Like,
ago.
It doesn't even seem like 7 years. It seemed like 5 minutes ago. You'd be like, you know what? I know what this dude about to say. I've heard this
I
shit a
already know.
thousand times.
Now let's talk about that. Why is the conversations in this diaspora, why is it not evolving with the times? As
Because they haven't evolved. They haven't evolved as people. Like you have to understand. If you have 50-year-old fuck niggas still on this bringing bitches back to the table shit, you had a whole election that just told you that it's actually you who need to come to the table to make a deal with them because they got more
Mm,
money than you. Like they have to understand that ignorant nigga dick it doesn't really have the fucking marketability like it did the last time. Now these women just moved on to dudes with money. So keeping your
I think
stockpile of
too,
ignorant nigga dick is
yeah,
crazy.
that too. I think you have to understand too, because like what I was saying earlier about women making more money, women don't have to rely as much on men as they
Nope,
did 30, 40, 50
nope.
years ago. And I think that's why they're like, oh, all you educated single women, because a woman doesn't need a man to survive.
They really think that women are suffering the consequences by sitting there with cats and fucking having a job making 60, 70,000 a year. Like I don't know whether you know that, but nigga, you would love to have that fucking life as a single fucking man. And you could just radio in dick like an airstrike, man. Fuck out of here. These dudes would do that shit in a fucking heartbeat.
Radio
But they wasted their time online trying to be heard for being ain't shit, and that's just where the fuck we at right now. So now you're heard. Now what? Musk is about to give you a job so that way you can feel better about your sorry ass self. Fuck out of here. The people don't care about you, man. I'm good. Hey, y'all still there?
I'm
yeah,
still
I'm right
here.
here. Yeah, I'm right
Yeah,
here.
but look at it.
I'm getting ready for it to be a positive member of society and go to do some work because other people are talking about shit. I like listen.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like that low. I hate to use this term, but it's true. It's low vibrational. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that. And I know I've said this to you many, many times before. Me and my female friends, we don't talk about men like that.
Nope.
And now one of the things
People
about
in
it, and
my
I'm
group, we don't talk about dumb niggas like that, nor women like that. Everybody have moved on from that shit 10, 20 fucking years ago. Everybody just talking about their kids or grandkids or businesses that they building or contracts that they done won or how great fucking life is. And they're not on the same shit that these motherfuckers on YouTube are on. They're not.
I, now, one of the things about it is that I'm of the mindset that how's the best way to say it? Like, and I'm gonna have to reach out to y'all later about because this talking about this full on police immunity thing. I don't think that's a thing. I've talked to a few people in law enforcement about this immunity thing, and they're like, "What the fuck
Mhm.
are they talking about?" Like, they can still be prosecuted if they fuck up like that. That
But
shit
I
like
guess
Some
the issue would
states,
be is how
certain
they
states.
prove
it
that
is.
if they fucked up or not. I guess would be the question.
See, this is what I'm
Like in
saying. Like,
Colorado, we got rid of
mhm,
qualified immunity from the legislative level. So, and I'm talking
right,
about the Denver metro area, like Aurora and Denver have gotten rid of that shit. So that's why once it got rid of, and once we legalized marijuana, the only reason why you would come in contact with the police is if you did some shit fucking wrong, because both of
right,
those reasons took away 95% of the police interactions. Was I thought I smelled some weed?
I think that's
Shit.
most states now. Like it's decriminalized in most places. So
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Oh,
and
I
in
know.
Florida, I just got finished telling someone today because I was like, I don't think I've ever. I think I've gotten pulled over in Florida maybe once. I said that's because there's so much other shit that happens on a daily
That's
basis.
way bigger. That's way bigger.
Like I could probably be driving down the street smoking a crack pipe with my foot out the window, and they'd be like, "Hey, slow down."
like that. The thing about it is like that's why I be trying to tell people like, listen, despite what y'all thought y'all heard, that doesn't have shit to do with your state. Your state is your state. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's way more bigger things in your state that I think they're more so concerned about. Like, I don't even see the state troopers pulling people over like that in South Carolina. Like, they're going after more so the bigger shit. Like, they've been going after like stuff going on, like going on like,
Trafficking and child trafficking and all types of other shit.
oh,
Like,
they've been clamping down on that trafficking and like
oh
from the
yeah,
from 95. Oh
oh yeah.
man,
But
like
that's the funny thing.
you
I
think they bad
95.
boys?
Think about it though. I 95, especially coming from up north, Josiah, you know this. I 95 has always been known for trafficking and drugs. Always.
Yes,
So
yes,
it's almost like this isn't new. Again, it's not new. It's nothing new.
right. Like they
Motherfuckers been
now
running hoes and drugs up and down from Miami to Boston since the dawn of fucking time, since the dawn of I 95. Come on now.
listen, right now, ATF and the police have been goddamn having the most. I now watch YouTube just to watch ATF bad boys in high speed chases now. I'm like, God damn, was all this shit happening during before rush hour? Like, what the fuck? When did y'all
Yup.
have time to do all this stuff?
Yup.
So I'm
And it's
like,
always
well,
in the
damn,
middle of the day. It's like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
it's during the middle of the
You
day
can
before
change the
focus season.
priority of you can change the priority of your police department with fucking directed funding. You can force them to not pull over motherfuckers for no reason. Now, Indiana and Ohio, I find it highly hilarious when you have like these clearly older motherfuckers who are not on drugs having all this shit jerked out of their car like it's fucking like the late 90s. And I just laughing like a motherfucker. I'm like, yep, you didn't say shit when that shit was happening to us for 20 years, so enjoy.
But see, that's the thing about it. Where to, I didn't have a problem with that of holding the blue to a certain level of accountability because I felt like, hey, rather you buy that $250,000 vehicle or that robot dog, wherever the fuck we need that for, you need to go ahead and like clamp down on that methamphetamine
I mean, that's never
goddamn
gonna
lab.
end. That's the
That
thing. They've been talking about the war on drugs since Nancy Reagan. Remember that shit? The war on drugs, the war on drugs.
Yeah,
It's
just say
been 40
no.
years.
Just say no. Just say no.
It went
I,
from cocaine to crack. Now we're on meth. It's a hair. No, what was it?
fentanyl,
Heroin,
we on
cocaine,
fentanyl.
crack, heroin. Right now, some heroin is always in the mix there, usually at some point. Now we're talking about meth. That's what I'm saying. And then back to heroin and fentanyl. It's always gonna
Meth,
be something.
fentanyl, always gonna be some shit that ain't got nothing to do with black people until you directly
Yeah,
put
yeah, yeah,
yourself
yeah.
there.
I be trying to tell them like, listen, y'all, we no offense, black people, but we not on the high level crime shit. We still we haven't. I don't know why we just must be redundantly slow, but we not there where they're at. Like they and it don't and believe me, it be them rich Diddy motherfuckers that be playing around with that shit.
Oh yeah.
It's not us. It be the least.
When was the last time you heard of a black person committing like a Ponzi scheme? Like you've never heard of no shit like that.
No. Sex scheme, but Ponzi scheme. That's not our repertoire. Us, that's the motherfuckers that be getting the pasty Jersey Shore tans and shit.
And
That
then
be
you was
like
talking about scamming. You was talking about some fake credit cards and some shit.
fake credit
Yeah, yeah,
cards.
yeah,
That
yeah. Yeah, fake credit card.
we're
Yeah,
still at the elementary level of that MOT. Those
yeah.
motherfuckers are doing whole high level international Ponzi schemes and shit. And when I read about them on no court, and mind you, those court cases don't even really go public like that. Like, god damn, but there's so many people looped in, and and that's the thing about it that gets me because like even when they keep talking about this Diddy shit, which I don't give a too much of a shit about, I'm
Yeah.
like,
me
Diddy,
neither.
you mean to tell me you didn't have not one Ponzi scheme friend, not one motherfucker that
Not one.
goddamn, no one, no
And
one.
you know what? To speak on that, because I know we haven't really talked too much about it, I'm gonna say this and leave it alone. All of that, if you follow the gossip blogs back in like early 2000s and followed all of them pages and shit, like
They've
people are
been
shocked
talking about
by
that shit.
they've been. That's why when people keep saying, "Well, Jaguar Wright," I said, all Jaguar Wright did is went to the beginning of fucking Lipstick Alley and started saying all that shit. Because I said that lady ain't say nothing new under the sun that I haven't heard before. And it's like they've been talking about this shit with Diddy for years. I remember reading that shit with Cassie like at least 10 years ago. That whole deal with Cassie.
What
And
the
that's
thing?
not the only people. That's not the only people. Nobody
Oh,
haven't even talked about these comedians yet. These actors, high level actors who do
he's
this
just
shit.
the big fish. That's all. Well, not even the fish. He's just a bigger fish in the pond.
See, that's why I'm like, if ever there was a time Puerto Rico, I have no faith in Georgia. Georgia, y'all suck ass. And prove that. Like nobody has faith
Over
in
and
Georgia
over
no more. No,
again.
no. Every time, like if you got to do a crime, go to Georgia. Just go to Georgia. You got a 96. You got a 98% chance to get out. I don't know why they just suck. They just suck. Even the judge had to take time to. I can't believe y'all fucked up this badly. Y'all, I can't believe it. Like, honestly, that gave all like Trump. If you gotta win your case, go to Georgia, bro. Just go to Georgia. Just go
No,
to Georgia.
the thing is that if the case gets started, which is probably not, well, that's the issue. It's just that the case is never going to get started because Georgia, the state of Georgia, can hold up minor cases for 5 or 6 years. They can hold up misdemeanors for 5, 6 years off simple shit from the judiciary. That's just the way it is. I mean, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna work. But look, I'm looking forward to this pain that these people about to feel. I've already told these people, like, look, shit is about to be immense. I don't want to hear nothing because you got two people to blame. Because I've never seen, and no one else has ever seen in American history, where less people show up for the next election than the previous election. It has never happened. But hey,
And I don't know why
you
people
want
think sitting out a vote is a protest. It's not.
to, you know what? You did that with Hillary Clinton, then we had a 6-3 Supreme Court, and you lost Roe v. Wade. Yeah, something for fucking value and morals and shit. But look, let them stay there. Let them do that. And you can't blame the third party people because the
So
third party people was a 0.5% per state. Didn't mean much. But I don't talk to like the Jill Stein or the libertarian motherfuckers. It's just no real reason to talk to them about it. But because they literally are not part of the process. Period. But want to benefit from it. You know, and all it is, people are just more conservative or more liberal. They just don't have a way of getting their message through. And so they just think they just throw their vote away every 4 years. Like, I can do whatever I want. I'm like, yeah, you can do whatever you want, and you can get the fuck out of my face.
mhm.
Because you're not going to be over here seeing what the fuck we're doing when the only thing you're doing is voting third party. Third party your ass over there and go build a third party. You don't want to invest in a duopoly? Guess what you got to do? 10 times more work. And don't tell me you're just voting in the general at the presidential election and that's all you fucking doing. Like that don't make no fucking sense either. So that's where I'm at.
That's why when I've had when we try to have certain conversations with local or say, hey, there's local elections that need to be tended to. B.M.T. No, the president election. That's what we need to watch about. I'm like, it's,
The
that
Republican
guy
Party
right,
have
that guy.
mastered everything.
That is
That,
what
Everything.
I don't understand. Why is it the national? Why? Like I said, I think a lot of people just, I don't know. Did a lot of school systems not have civics class? Because I learned this shit like when I was
And
like
here's the
15.
thing. We didn't have civics class, and you learned it at exactly the age you should have learned it. 8th and 9th grade. Now, they did this shit in Washington public schools in Mississippi. Why the fuck don't you know that everything is fucking local, and the local motherfuckers go up to the national, and the national is quite literally where you have the least amount of power if all subsequent structures below you don't fucking work. They have a parliamentary understanding of democracy. We don't live in a parliamentary system where you get automatic power based on who you are. Automatic, it doesn't even work that way. But hey, let them stay there. I don't even mind, don't even care about trying to bring them up to speed. I'm not doing anything. At this point, you have to get it done on your own. Don't come over here and see what the fuck we doing. See over there the shit that you doing. That's all you gotta do. So
Joe, are you typing? Did he go
somebody's
away?
typing?
It sounded like you were typing.
Typing? No,
Typing.
not me.
I think it's him.
Yeah. I do hear typing now. Yeah, I heard a little bit. But yeah, but that's just currently where we are. You have to understand that I've been here a decade, in this space a decade. These people have not progressed not one iota since I've been here a decade. If you look at what's called the Black Manosphere at this point, it's a bunch of dumb, ignorant motherfuckers who just trying to get this shit off in front of other dumb, ignorant motherfuckers. Actually, most of the young dudes are far more informed than people who jump on these panels all the time. So I'm just saying, at the end of the day, these people just wanted a voice with no responsibility here. That's what
Oh,
they
yeah.
want.
DK from the Rockies asked, I'm waiting to see what happens to healthcare. Oh, yeah, shit's going to hit the fan. I don't know why the Red
I think they're
Party
going to
doesn't
take
like
away the
healthcare.
Affordable Health Care Act
Here's
from
the thing,
everybody.
when Obama tried to get the affordable health care into play, it already got gutted. I don't know if you're still there, DK, but it had
Yeah.
gotten
I'm saying
gutted with the affordable health care plan that he wanted had gotten gutted because the GOP was in control of the House and the Senate
yes.
at the time.
Yes.
Fast forward to today, and it's so funny because it's almost like, oh, they're almost there at socializing. I've literally seen posts from some of those crazy GOP people, and they're like, oh, it's not right that they're paying for transgender but not paying for cancer medication. And you're like,
Can't even say nothing. One thing you can do is just fucking
that's
sit back and be like, you
socialized
know what?
medicine that
You're
y'all
right.
said you don't like.
You know what? You're right. End of the fucking conversation.
It's like, yeah,
So
you're
when
right.
people are,
Maybe y'all should work on it.
and you have a lot of Canadians in this space with these like these people are in a whole socialized medicine
Medicine.
country. Having these people argue over, and it's like, wow, this shit don't make no sense. But look,
I
leave them
used to
out
work
there.
with a lady that has been in the United States for years, and she says she will never give up her Canadian citizenship because if she ever gets sick, she's going back to Canada.
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
Funny enough, I'm pretty sure she votes red.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, because you can vote that self-esteem red shit in the United States that you can't really do anywhere else. Like they would never tolerate that shit. Allow them on radio. Allow them to have public access and shit. Like they would never fucking do that. in their country. But at the end of the day, they come here and they be right wingers here. Self esteem, red here. That's just where we at. You know, you can't really do shit. They want to sit here. They want to be on that. Y'all let them.
Now, I will
You
say
got
this to a lot of the men. Like, I know some of y'all want to get online, start talking certain incel talking points and behavior. Stop. Let me just state the record from that of our network group. You're not going to be running up. I've been getting a lot of y'all emails. You're not coming up on here to say that shit. That's why I was very controlling about who came up on my panel. You're not. The police and FBI is already looking for that type of crazy rhetoric that Andrew Tate, fresh and fit bullshit talking point, social media
they made these people
platforms.
rich. Look, they made these motherfuckers rich.
I'm
These
not
ruling
going down
class
that.
men made these people's rich. You can't really say nothing or do nothing about that. They did that. They did that shit on their own. And you gotta let them stay out there. It made these motherfuckers rich, and it got them nowhere near the woman that they wanted to be with.
So
Crazy
here's a
I
stuff.
question
say
for the
that.
room. So
So
for
I
the
get you saying
passport
that.
bros, why haven't they left? Why haven't they left the country yet?
Well, see, I get you saying that, but see now,
They can't even leave the neighborhood. What do you mean?
so no. I get you saying that. Now the problem is this. The problem is this. One, Zuckerberg and a lot of them have already been thrown in front of the house and say, "Hey, y'all got a lot of crazy shit going on with
On
these
your
splinter
platform.
cell goddamn groups." Well, I'm. So you think they're going to take the hit for you? Now, I mean, now Elon don't give a fuck. Elon don't give a fuck. Y'all know Elon works for the federal government, so he don't mind them tapping his shit. But
You know what I
y'all
find
asking us to the
interesting
witch.
about Elon Musk? He makes electric cars. He supports the GOP. The GOP doesn't like electric cars.
But the
That's
GOP like tax cuts, and he doesn't care because it's an offset for him. Tax cuts are an actual business thing after business is already done. It doesn't matter how you make your money. The tax cuts is after the business is actually completed. And people don't understand. Well, they don't want to understand it, to be quite honest.
But a
But
lot of them look up to him, and I'm just
no,
like, y'all don't
they
like
look up to the
electric
power
cars.
that he perceptibly has.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't know what's going on because they're weak men. Like weak men look up to these dictatorial minded people with lots of money, and they think they're one of them. That's the other part of it. They literally think that they're one of these dudes when you're not.
some of the most interesting, powerful, powerful people I've ever met in my life. Drive Subarus,
Yep.
where they're kid, they do not dress like all them
They wear
designer
Old
Patagonia.
clothes.
Hondas.
They wear Patagonia fleeces.
The clothes
Yeah.
y'all think they wear, their wives be right there at fucking thrift stores
Good.
shopping their ass off
Goodwill.
like a fucking goddamn crack epidemic. I'm like,
No, no, no. I'm gonna tell you this. No, you're wrong, and I'm gonna say this. You're slightly correct. They do wear stuff. They don't wear Gucci, all of that type shit. No, some of their shit be real expensive. They might wear a black T-shirt, like what's his name, Steve Jobs. They might wear a black T-shirt, but that black T-shirt costs $400.
listen, I no, I get you with that because their shit looks very plain and like I'm gonna say it like this. Like one, you ever heard of the shoes called Hey Dude?
Yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Those
Oh,
are expensive,
they love
but
them
they
shoes.
but they also do a lot. I've seen Clark's, Brooks Brothers, stuff like that too. You know what I mean?
No,
Which it's
I
a
I
mix.
agree. I agree. But as one of them told me that I worked with, right? Because he wanted me to go on the road with him. I said, no, I'm good with that. He said the point of being rich is not to let everybody know you're rich. You
To
don't want them
look
to know.
poor, come around, case their fucking place, own everything, and not put your name on shit.
You
That's
damn right.
been the
If I
name
can
of the
get you to
game.
think, Get you to spend your money. If I can get that spend your money before I have to touch my money, I did a damn good job. Yeah.
So is that why people think I'm rich? Because I just
Yeah.
be wearing regular shit.
That's the whole game. What do you have to prove? What do you have to prove? What do you? Hey, listen. Not saying that they don't have nice stuff, but what do you have to prove? What are you trying to prove? To who?
I am not in competition with nobody on YouTube. Been a seven figure dude for years. You don't see me riding around in Lambos and trying to attract a whole bunch of dumb nigga attention to myself. Never fucking seen it, and it'll never fucking happen.
I, I was
Fuck that.
just about. I was just about to go get a new vehicle, and one of my the guy who does my packaging. What are you doing? I said, well, I'm gonna give me a nice new vehicle. I was looking at this nice range. He's like, but you got a Kia.
But don't get a Range Rover. But a Kia also is not a great car either. But a Range Rover is also not a great car.
But see, here's the
Yeah.
thing about that Kia Sorento done me good. So it's done me good for so long. Like I've had it for
Which
almost.
is wild to me because I very rarely see old Kias and Hyundais on the road. I'm just
I
saying.
don't know. I don't know what's going on with that car, but that car has yet to die on me. And I'm like, well, damn, what the fuck is going on? Like what the fuck is going on with me?
I
This
mean,
car?
see, that shit I think is neither here nor there. And the reason I say that because I have a few friends that are, in the six-figure club and stuff like that, and they make a lot of money and they work hard, and they both bought Benzes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get saving your money, investing your money, but you can't tell me I've been poor. I grew up, if not me personally, but I'm just saying in general. You telling me you grew up poor, middle class, and you finally made it to this point that you can't drive around in a Benz? You
You
understand what I'm
can.
saying?
Here's the
I'm
thing
You
not
about
can,
saying
but
you gotta be. I'm
the
not saying
attention
you
that
gotta be
comes with
like.
it. Nah.
But Benzes are kind of basic these days. Like it ain't, you can get a used one for fairly inexpensive. So
Yeah, but
I'm
some
just
of them are
saying.
money pits too, or most of them are money pits at this fucking point.
Again, I'm
And you
speaking
won't
like
know
I
that until
said,
you do it.
just general, just strictly. I'm not getting that deep into it. But what I'm saying is, to a point, it's like, does that mean that you still should just be driving around your old Honda Civic just because?
no.
I
Like,
would.
okay,
Shit, I would.
so like,
Listen. Before somebody stole mine, I still would be driving that motherfucker.
the owner, like one of the owners of, so one of the shareholders of Boeing, that motherfucker drives around in a pickup truck, and you would think to God that
Now wait a minute, pickup trucks be expensive though.
listen, his
They have hundred
girl,
thousand dollar freaking
girl,
Fords.
listen, Jay, that pickup truck is a 2015. That
The
motherfucker could have been
Ford
up there.
Ranger was like not the Ford Ranger. What's that one with the extra package? I can't think of it, but it's like $100 and something thousand truck, and it's like a
He got a pickup.
2015.
He driving a 2015 pickup truck. He do not give a fuck. So long as y'all
But
be to
what's
work
his?
on
Hold
time.
on. What does his wife drive?
Oh, his wife drives a nice car. He drives a nice car.
Huh?
His, wife, his kids drive up to date cars. Him on the other
See what I'm
hand,
saying?
he don't care. He don't
Yeah,
care.
he don't, but I guarantee somebody in his house got a nice car.
No, that's fair point. Fair point. He don't care.
That's what I'm saying, and that's like when people like they applaud like Warren Buffett. Oh, well, he lives in this little small house and he drives this car. That man is about to die. So to me, it's kind of stupid. Like you're living in this little small ass house in an old ass fucking car. You can't take the money with you at that point. Yes, you made money. You're very rich. I get it, but you can't take it with you. So what purpose is it serving?
I look at it like this: at the name of the game is to pay as much shit off as I can. To pay shit off.
I
That's
don't
my
think he's
game.
paying. I don't think he has bills. But I'm just saying, like,
Right.
at what point is it just like, listen, I'm gonna blow this fucking money, fuck it. Like, but what I'm saying is people praise him for not spending money, but at the same time, he ain't got that many years left. So him
Ain't he
not
90 something?
spending money, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, fine, you live in this little small basic ass house and you drive a fucking
I mean, but think
old
about the
ass
shit that goes
Cadillac.
through a 90-year-old man's mind about the money he has and the shit that he doesn't give a fuck about. Like, what does a 90-year-old person at that level fucking think about every day? I can guarantee you it's
Money.
not cars.
I think it's time. I think
But
it's
I'm talking
time.
like, I'm
I think
saying
it's
like
time.
15 to 20 years ago. He's been rich for years and years and years and years and years.
Since the 70s.
So I
I
mean,
think
by like I'm saying by like 2010 or something. I'm just saying, like you know
most
what I
rich,
mean?
most older men think about time. Like, damn, like I don't want to have to waste time trying to get off my fucking property. I want to be able to get off my property and just go do what the fuck I gotta do and get. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the rich man's problem is
And then
time.
apparently he hasn't bought his kids. I mean, I'm sure he set them up, but I guess he don't pay for like his kids' lifestyles and shit like that. So now
No,
I'm like, well, what the
why should
fuck do you do with your money then?
No, he gonna give him like 10 million once he dies, and nothing really before that.
I mean, the thing about it is, listen, here's the thing. If I taught you the blueprint, bitch, you should know how to make the fucking money now.
Especially living under the fucking roof of the blueprint. Fuck out of
I
here.
have the blueprint.
Nah, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Which one is better? I give you the money, or I show you the blueprint to duplicate that money. You show me, bro. You show me, bro. Before you even hit the ground, Daddy. Look at that. I hit my billion. I hit my billion, Daddy. Before you even hit the ground. I just mirror copy what you did. That's the thing about it. The rich like to take their secrets to the grave. Give me just 1/3 of your secrets. Man, I'll hit my portfolio with the ground running, bro. Y'all will never have this. Man.
Out of here. Out of here.
Fucking rich.
Joe, you know you
All right.
never off the grid, right?
Never.
I had this conversation with this lady when I was up in Minnesota, right? Earlier this year.
Man.
She said to me that she was living off the grid. And I was like, oh, where were you living at? And she's like, oh, I was up on here on such and such a road and we was in the back. I said, that's funny because I said we went to your house.
That's what I'm saying.
And I had,
that's what
now
I'm.
mind you, I had my federal badging on. She just looked at me and was like, you're not off the grid, honey.
If you was off the grid, like here's the way that you know that you're off the grid. Do they pay you a rebate off of the money that you put into the actual pot for the electric system?
Well, see,
If
she
the
was trying to
answer is
say,
no, you're not
right.
off the grid.
She was trying to say because she didn't have a cell phone and she like
Oh
did her
God.
own water, whatever, some bullshit. She was living off the land type shit, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I
It's
was just
okay.
like, okay. And that's why I said I shut her up real quick when I said, oh, I was just over there yesterday. And she's like, you were?
Listen,
I was like, yeah. She's like, well, how far down did you go? Because it's like this really long back road with like no signal.
hello, still there?
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here.
Okay.
I did
Yeah, I
She
let
said
stopped
we
talking.
oh yeah. I said we had went up there. I said we went all the way down that road. And she's like, oh, you did? I said, yeah, we stopped at almost every house. And she's like, oh. So I don't know
Yeah, I
why
tried to
people
let
think they can live off the. I said all that to say I don't know why people think they can live off the grid.
I think that's the fallacy that people believe. Um, there is, if you're in America, there's no such thing as you're living off the grid. There is
No.
none. You believe you are, but they know where you're at. I try to let people know that. Um,
If you can flush your toilet, you're not off the grid. Clearly. If you don't bury your own feces, you're not off the fucking grid. It's pretty
like
simple.
I, but see that's the imaginary tool that people want to hear is is that I'm going to here, I'm going here, I'm going to this country, I'm going there. Listen, listen. I just came from Punta Cana. Somebody knows you're going over there. And I mean, unless you took a banana boat, and hell, even they know when you're pulling up. But they motherfucker be right there in the water, just waiting for you.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what I don't know what bewilders people to think that something that they're doing is far removed. Like I think there was some occultic people talking to me in the show. I don't know how the fuck she got me over there. Yeah, the government doesn't bother us. They don't. Why would they? Y'all out here in the woods. They know where the fuck y'all at. It's not
Right.
like they don't. It's not like they can't. If you're online with me talking to me, yes, sir, they know where you're at. They know where you're at. They just don't care to come bother you right now. You just haven't done shit
You
worth their
carry an
time.
RFID ID card in your pocket, and you're claiming that you're off the fucking grid. They can hit one button and they can geolocate you within seconds.
Shit, they already swatted me, so they already done proved that fact to me. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, listen, man, like this thing, uh, whatever certain stuff that y'all think y'all are hearing or getting from whatever win that y'all thought y'all got from this election, it's not going to be what you thought it is. That's why I
No, no,
said
no.
it.
Like, no, no, no. Uh, Austerity is the fucking plan because these people who they elected think poor people are the fucking enemy. You don't need capital investment. You need less shit from the fucking government. And the less shit you get from the government, they're gonna translate it into tax cuts for themselves. So I'm not gonna say shit because once the pain starts hitting, they're gonna want to hear from people who quote unquote knew what was going on before. I'm like, hey man, I ain't got enough for you. What you can do is you go ask those people who you fucking elected what the fuck is going on. And
Because
I'm
we
just gonna
tried to
sit
tell
here
you.
and chill the fuck out. Yep. And guess what? You wasn't interested in a functioning fucking economy. You wasn't interested in lower gas prices. You wasn't interested in that shit. And they was like, well, I'm like, dude, you had a Republican Congress for 2 years, and you people are mentally conditioned not to ask Republicans for shit. They can do whatever the fuck they want because a lot of these people, I'm gonna talk about this Sunday, but a lot of these people have a conservative white woman slash evangelical Christian understanding of actual fucking conservatism. You have no fucking idea that you're not a fucking conservative. Your job is to elect them, shut the fuck up, don't complain about shit, and let them do whatever. You're not even required to talk about policy or nothing. And all the policies that you want came from the left, but you want left wing things from right wing people. And that's just not how the work system works. But hey, no problem. Just let you fucking face all the consequences.
Well, I'm gonna slide.
All right, yeah, well, I got to roll out. I got to get back on the road.
So we wrapping it up because we already did over
It's an
my
hour
minute.
and a half. It's 90 minutes, so you already
That
know. Yep.
that is 90 minutes. So you guys, we like to thank you. This was a rare. This was a rarity. We do have a 90-minute hack time. Um, we giving y'all factual information. Y'all can go look up. Don't there's no point. Just don't email us. And also take care. Y'all look
Do
it up
not
for
email.
yourself.
Do not email BMT about me. Thank you,
Yes, please don't do
because
that.
he don't care.
Don't email me
What,
about.
what,
But
what, Jayla? You don't want a bunch of couch niggas wanting to come over and,
man,
you know? No,
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 nigga,
okay,
no.
okay,
No,
okay.
no. They kept
All right.
asking me. I got a lot of emails for them just to get just for her to come over to the show to debate and all that shit. I said she's not coming. She's not coming. I can tell you that right now.
Okay, so
I'm
how
not
do you
coming.
debate people about the like? How do you debate people who don't show up, or how do you debate people who did vote for this? How do you debate people who've seen the performance since Joe Biden dropped out? Like, there's nothing to talk to these people about. Absolutely nothing.
No, there's not, and I'm not debating anyone about politics. Like, it's not. I mean,
Nope.
we having a
It's no
conversation,
real reason.
but
No real
at this
reason.
point, you already know what happened the last time, and
Yes.
here we are. There's
Here we
nothing
are.
to talk about.
So we're past that. If you want to talk to MOT, y'all can find my brother. He's right down there, 2 houses down the lane. I
But
can't.
If you
as
say
for me,
something stupid,
as for me,
I'm kicking you out the
don't
chat,
come
and
talk to me.
there ain't nothing to talk about. Like past Sunday, I'm just gonna enjoy myself in my new space that I've created, and that's it.
As you
I have
should.
nothing to talk about with politically ignorant motherfuckers. I ain't got time for the Tariq
So
Nasheed, the
I,
Jason
I don't
Black,
give a
the
fuck if
Umar
your baby
Johnson. I don't
mama
give a fuck
putting you
about
on
none of that
child
shit.
support. I don't
Don't
give a
care.
Trump is not taking away child support. Just to let y'all know, I don't give a fuck if you're getting put on child support. I don't give a fuck that you voted for. I don't give a fuck that you're getting evicted. I do not care. I will not debate any fuckboys in 2024 and
so
2025.
we love you guys. Y'all take care. This is this is the founder. We're just having a conversation. Y'all have a good time. See y'all guys. I love y'all.
Bye.
All right, let me go
All
get
right,
some
have
food.